there, Sandra here from Create in Spain, and today I'm going to be doing some vacuum moulding. I'm conducting a little experiment. I've cut out the word thanks from a normal craft card and I have stacked 10 of these together, and I've done the same with this leaf. I've actually put some veining in here. It probably won't show up a great deal because it's only very light veining that I put in with a nail tool. But I'm going to put this one on my vacuum former on top of a coaster. So the vacuum form should go over that and then over that, whereas this one is going to be done just with the word. I'm going to use this piece to make a shaker card. First of all, I am going to put some double-sided tape on the outside rim of this plastic. This is what's going to form the actual shaker part of it, and it's going to be easier to put it on now than it is to put it on later on. Now this is going on the back of the shaker, so bear that in mind. This is on the back. Put it as close as you can to the rim, and there we go, that should do the job. And from this side I'm going to press it down. You can't press it down from the other side, this doesn't work that way. So you want to decide which way you want it to go round. I have my cutout already, so that's going to go in there. And what I need to do is to put my tape on the other side of this, and then I can put that inside, and that will form the majority of my shaker. So again, as close as you can to the edge of the card without getting it over the edge. Trying to make sure you don't have any gaps on it. Just sometimes easier said than done. I think that will probably do the trick. And then I can hopefully take the backing off. Got it. Right. So this bit should be relatively simple. It just goes over the top of here. Like that. There we are. We pretty much have the shaker element done. Now this particular one is slightly wobbly just there because it was one of the pieces that I had which was cut out, or moulded I should say, with 2 items on the plate, and it's probably a little bit too big to do 2 items on the plate with this one. So I've got a little bit of a wobble there, but it's not that bad, just a tiny bit. And I think if I put double-sided tape on the back of that, it'll be okay. Right, now if you're concerned about where to try and get it on your card without all your shaker bits coming out, then the easiest thing to do is to put a backing piece onto your shaker element itself. Now the other thing that I want to do is I want to have something which is permanently on that leaf, and so for this I'm going to use a bit of UV gel. This is wonderful stuff, and you can just sort of draw with it within your shape. Like that. I've actually literally got it in contact with the form, and I'm just scribbling on it. I'm not raising it off of the plastic, it's just being squeezed onto the plastic itself. I don't mind if I got the odd gap in it, but I wanted it mostly covered. And now I'm going to get some pretty bits to go into it. I thought these would be really nice. They are tiny, tiny little sequins. What I have to do is sprinkle. That's probably going to be the more difficult bit. I'm just going to dip a finger in, and the oils on my finger will pick some of these up. If I try tipping them in, it is not going to be a good idea. It will just end up being too much, completely covered and absolutely over the top. Got those, and I think I'll go for some decisions. I'll go for some of these. These look an interesting colour. Now this is all supposed to be for nail art, but you know, that's obviously not what I generally buy them for. Although they would look very pretty if you were that way inclined. So sparkly and delicate. Put this under the lamp for a minute, and then that will seal those into the gel, and they will be there permanently. They will not shake around, only the loose ones will. So here's what it looks like. I've just tipped out some of the loose ones so you can tell how these are actually embedded in the gel, which is really pretty. From the other side, that is absolutely gorgeous. And so that will go on there with some extra shakers, but those will stay in place. I need to put some shaker pieces under this, and the other thing that I need to do is to put some tape on the outer edge. So here is my card finished. If I shake everything down to the bottom, you can still see all the sparkles on there, which looks really pretty, and it's got lots of extra sparkle when it's shaken. So I would add a sentiment to that and consider that to be finished. I've done another card, cut out the thanks in a gold glitter card, and I put that in place instead of having a blank background. So I put it underneath. It's just a little bit of fun using the vacuum forming method. It shows that you can choose whatever shapes you want to do your shaker windows in. And yeah, I think it's just a nice bit of fun. That's it. I hope you enjoyed those two cards, and I'll see you again soon. Take care.